Next, we're going to have 113, Dom Munaretto taking on Ignacio Villasenor.
Next up at 113 pounds, from the green corner, coming from Stillwater High School in Oklahoma, he is a U17 world bronze medalist, Ignacio Villasenor. And from the red corner, St. Charles East High School in Illinois, he is a two-time U17 world champion, ranked #1 in the country, Domenic Munaretto.
113 time, a pair of wrestlers with some serious accolades on the international stage.
Yeah, Dom Munaretto, Ignacio Villasenor, really accomplished already, and also really exciting prospects. Neither one of them committed, both class of 2026 recruits. So this will be interesting. We could be seeing this match for a long time, but we don't know yet exactly who they'll represent.
And here we go, 113 pounds now underway in the black. Ignacio Villasenor out of Oklahoma, taking on Dom Munaretto in the red from Illinois.
Villasenor from Oklahoma, but only recently. He was a Colorado State champ last year and then moved over the summer to Stillwater, where he would train periodically throughout even his youth wrestling days.
Shot attempt there from Villasenor, cleared out by Munaretto. Munaretto loves to wrestle out of underhooks. Very good positional wrestler.
These two wrestled in consolation rounds a couple years ago at Super 32. It was Munaretto getting the win, but super close until late in that one. And both guys have gotten a whole lot better since that time.
He's wearing the black tonight, a U17
Elbow control for Munaretto, cleared out by Villasenor. A little fake there from Villasenor. No real reaction from Munaretto.
Guys that wrestle Munaretto just describe his strength. They talk about how hard it is to get this guy out of position, and he can use that to sometimes slow matches down, but he can also go feet to back. He's got a pretty vicious pancake that you can see from time to time.
Minute 50 to go in the first. There's a nice high crotch. That was beautiful from Villasenor. Now maybe threatening neutral danger, trying to find a pass. It's not there for Munaretto. Now getting in better position is Villasenor. He's close to 3, not yet though. He's got to come out the back door, nothing yet. We're still wrestling through this position, and there's 3 for Villasenor. Great job there. And in freestyle, this would be a major problem for Munaretto, but as far as folk style turns, he's in good shape as he's got the leg lace locked up there.
You don't often fall into a leg lace quite as nicely as that when you're trying to do it, but you got one here in a folk style match. And 3-0 lead.
And already 20 seconds of riding time. Yes, we do have riding time. Full NCAA rules here for this evening session at Who's Number One. And it's a nice breakdown from Villasenor. He's got a little bit of a ride going here against Dom Munaretto. Munaretto working to build up his base, trying to fight up. Fighting hands, but Villasenor just trying to get every second. Maybe he's not going to get a turn here, although now he's got a good chop. He's got that wrist controlled. Could he see him get to a cross wrist?
Riding time nearing that 1 minute mark, and Villasenor said this move over the summer to Stillwater has been really integral in him improving. He said the partners that he gets to wrestle with on a daily basis have just sharpened his skills, and you can see it already in this match.
Stillwater High School been turning out a lot of studs. He's got that wrist control. This is a big problem for Munaretto with just 20 seconds left. Looking like could be a takedown, a ride out, and a lot of riding time for Villasenor to start this match.
Really nice job by Villasenor, just keeping that pressure forward, making Munaretto carry his weight on his hands, and 3-0 lead. Look at that, half a period's worth of riding time.
That's huge, and that high crotch was beautiful, but almost as impressive, the different positions he had to flow through to get this finish, as Munaretto fought tooth and nail to not give up the takedown before ultimately giving it up, as Villasenor going to start the second period underneath.
See what
Munaretto
Munaretto
gonna have his chance on top.
Yeah, we'll see what he has. He's got some pretty good stuff, but Villasenor confident underneath.
And at a minimum, you want to take a bite out of the riding time if you can. The turn would obviously be ideal, but getting that back under a minute so you have one less obstacle in your way.
Munaretto riding a little bit high. Looks like maybe he wants to get a leg in.
Villasenor trying to keep that kind of sealed off. Does not want to let the leg in. And now a wrist for Munaretto, but got a little overzealous when he got the wrist, and it's a reversal for Villasenor. Now riding time back ticking up for Villasenor. It's at 55 and climbing. Munaretto knows that's a huge problem. Tries to get his hips away, but once again, stuck underneath. Villasenor up 5-0.
Just when you thought Munaretto had that riding time under a minute, here he is back over a minute. Villasenor, really nice reversal there. I didn't know exactly what this rematch was going to look like, but I didn't expect it to be so much emphasis on the mat on the top for Villasenor.
And there's the escape. Munaretto gets away. 126 of riding time. It's a 5-1 lead for Villasenor. Now what kind of tactical adjustments can Dom Munaretto make? Trailing by 4 plus riding time.
In Villasenor's interview yesterday, he said he expected Munaretto to try to tie him up and beat him up in the hand fight, and he said, I'm not going to let him do that. I'm going to keep my distance a little bit. And you see him employing that strategy.
Munaretto's not been able to get to that underhook, and you hear Villasenor's corner saying, keep those elbows in. That's trying to prevent that pancake situation, that underhook, where Munaretto is so dangerous. We got 10 seconds to go in the second period.
Munaretto's choice going to be interesting. The bottom position's been a little bit of a challenge for him. Will he go back under?
I don't think he can. He's going to go neutral. You can't waste any time when you need multiple scores like this.
Munaretto's going to have to dig deep, come from behind here. Villasenor picking up his footwork.
Yeah, those fakes are kind of keeping Munaretto at bay, but Munaretto not really forcing the action here. And there's a sweep single, and I think this is what he was hoping for. Set up a shot, and there's a go behind. Munaretto gonna kick him. 5-4 on the scoreboard, 6 with that escape. And maybe that's what he was trying to do. It was like, all right, I'm not gonna force my hand fight. Let me see if he can make a mistake I can punish. That's exactly what happened, and just changed the match, David.
Munaretto marching forward. You get the sense that he may be wanting a stall call from the officials as well. He's not getting it.
I don't think a stall call is going to play a factor here anyway.
Yeah, you'd need a whole bunch of those.
So it's 6-4, but with the 123 riding time, effectively 7-4. So Munaretto, you need like a takedown and ride out, or at least to eliminate that riding time. Kind of, a lot of it would depend on when a Munaretto takedown comes, if it does in fact come. Yeah, you see him lunging for that underhook. There's a stall warning against Villasenor. I don't know about all that.
Munaretto continue to come forward. Villasenor does not want to be in that underhook. And there's another shot. Oh, I wondered about.
Shot, good recovery from Villasenor this time. Doesn't give up the go behind, but Munaretto gets that underhook. Villasenor trying to stay engaged there. He takes another shot. Nice high crotch by Ignacio Villasenor. 25 seconds to go. He's hanging on the leg. Munaretto's going to need to scoot around, find a way to a finish. This could be his last chance. One more opportunity for Munaretto. Takedown and ride out is what he needs. Anything else won't get it done for Dom Munaretto.
Yeah, and that's just for overtime, because
Yes.
riding time is locked.
And he's falling. There's another stall point here. On the leg is Villasenor. He's going to hang out there, and Munaretto going to try to counter score, not going to be able to do so. And with riding time, it's a 7-5 win for Ignacio Villasenor.
Villasenor came into this match with a game plan. He executed it to perfection. I have a feeling we're going to see that match happen again down the line.
Great performance by Ignacio Villasenor. I was seeing that he got a little overzealous there, looking for a turn that wasn't there. Gave up that reversal and some more riding time. how that match concluded with Ignacio on the leg. FloWrestling Who's Number One is once again presented by our fantastic